And of course, the second I go live, all the boat action stops. It's been crazy down here today. Well, Thermo Krusty, go back and watch that video, bro. The name Broncos Guru, that's an interesting one. Actually, the channel's name was Broncos Guru before I started doing YouTube, and I just left it. No, I didn't go accidentally live. Yes, I'm reading them, Ben. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I don't know if there's any audio. Thanks, Jack. All right, Jake, you got it, buddy. Jake Nevin. No, none of my boats are here, man. Actually, we did get out on the boat today, but no, we've got two boats. I've got a AR-240, a 2017 Yamaha AR-240. I also have a 2018 Sea Hunt Gamefish 30. Then a couple skis also. Literally minutes before I got on here, it was insanity down here on the water, man. There had to be 100 boats to go by in 10 minutes. Now all of a sudden it's the end of the day and everybody's kind of done. Lots of practice, Alan S. Thanks, guys. I'm glad there's audio. I'm only going to stay on here for a few minutes, man. I was just trying something out, man. Obviously, this is not a normal thing for me to go live. This is in South Carolina, Dean TV Online. I have not been to the Merrimack River. Thanks, John Appleseed. Absolutely, Rob B. I'm going to try and do more live, Dean. I'm going to try and set up a weekly live, I think, man. It'll be a little bit earlier in the day in this. I don't know if it's going to be at a boat ramp yet. If it's going to be somewhere here. I think it's going to be a little bit of a traveling show, though, man. It might be in Florida one week. It might be in North Carolina the next week. And I'm going to kind of get around a little bit this summer. I do, man. I'm a little under the weather, guys, man. I don't know if anybody watched Boneheaded Boaters today, but that one was a little rough to pull off, man. My throat's kind of giving out on me a little bit. Starting to feel a little better, though. Hopefully by tomorrow I can kind of get back to full swing. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it, man. No, Dave Range. I've not been up to New England in a long time, man, but I'm hoping to get up there at some point, man. This year I'm gonna be traveling a lot, man. So you guys are gonna see a lot of different places, man. So especially on the boat ramps, man, definitely I'm gonna hit a bunch of different states up and kind of keep a traveling show going on that. Maybe even a little outside of the boat ramp channel. I might put a little bit of it on my channel as well. Ben Kurtz, I believe it was. I live in South Carolina, man, but I'm kind of all over the place. Thanks, Alan S. I have been to Ocean City, Maryland. Yes, it's been a while. I'm sure this is delayed, so I might be answering some of these questions as they come through, guys. No, Flip, you heard, I do not own a Bronco, but it is in the talks, man. There's a possibility of getting one here soon. I almost pre-ordered one before they came out. Broncos Guru. I'm a Denver Broncos fan, and back in the day, I used YouTube basically as a memory device. So I would make videos like, you know, family vacations and things we were doing, and just post them on here, and it had nothing to do with me actually trying to, you know, do videos like we do now that are seen on YouTube. So the name was Broncos Guru. By the time things kind of started blowing up on YouTube a little bit, it was a little bit late to change it because I was already known as that. So it's kind of a quirky name, but it sticks. Miles, yes, I have been through Haulover Inlet several times on my own. Thermocustry. I absolutely am a boneheaded boater some of the times. I do stupid crap all the time, and we are all human. We all make mistakes. But, you know, and I do my best when I mess up to try and get some of that stuff on film as well. But, man, I do just the silliest things just as everybody else does. My docking skills are all right, but I did actually scuff the boat up a little bit today, man. We had 20-mile-an-hour winds and stuff like that, and we went in and we came in a little hot, man. I didn't get it on film, but maybe I'll take a picture of the scuff marks and post it in the community tab. Or even better yet, I'll tell you what, I'll post it on my Facebook, the Broncos Guru Facebook link. So if you guys don't follow me over there, go follow me on Facebook. If you're part of Facebook, search Broncos Guru, or you can even join the Drain Plug Mafia. We got a Facebook page over there, and if you guys join that, maybe I'll post that picture of the scuff on the boat over there. I'm not too proud to admit when I make a mistake too. Johnny Appleseed, face reveal. No, I'm not gonna get on the camera tonight, man. But if you guys go into my channel and look back at some really old videos, man, you go back a couple years, you will actually see videos of me. And here comes our first boat in like the 8 minutes that I've been online now. Once again, there was 100 boats in 10 minutes. Now all of a sudden we've got no boats rolling through here. Flip, man, we don't do a ton of water sports, man. You know, I like getting out on the skis every once in a while. That doesn't really count. But, you know, we'll do a little tubing, man, but, like, we're not out there wakeboarding or wake surfing or anything like that. I like to try wake surfing and just haven't tried it, man. I don't really have the setup for it. Ben, I'm actually streaming from an iPhone. This is the first time I've ever live streamed. I was gonna try and get a GoPro out here to live stream, but it was giving me a little bit of a headache, so I'm gonna try that. I have been to Hartwell. Yes, Bill Richardson. Or even one. Yes, it is a John boat, and it could very well be a dinghy. Connor O'Brien. Yes, I do my editing. A live stream means that Ashton Moy, I'm actually literally sitting here live on a dock right now talking to you guys. Crazy Turtle? No, I've never caught any tuna. My boat's not here, man. I know everybody's asking for me to show boats, man, but my boats are not here. Brigantine, New Jersey. No, I have not been to Brigantine. Thank you, Sherry. Yes, Aaron, I do have a Sea-Doo. I almost had to turn the camera around. Where I'm at, there's a sandbar, and this pontoon came really close to that sandbar. Connor O'Brien, yes, I've heard of Tarpon Springs, man. Not Clearwater. What's the clear spring that's over there near all that as well? I love that area in Florida, man. Jort, I'm not getting on camera tonight. Sorry, bro. But I promise, man, if you go look on my channel, some old videos, it's there. Yes, I've heard of West Palm Beach. I've launched out of there a couple times going to the Bahamas. Gonzo, no, I've never filmed myself having trouble docking with the Sea-Doo. I actually don't have too many problems with the skis, man. The boat, once again, on a day like today where it was windy, you know, that's a different story. Yep, been to Pompano. Yes, it is asking, like, if you've heard of Miami. You know what? I have not cruised on the St. Johns River in Florida. That is on the bucket list, and it is on the list for this summer for sure. There's like a 4-minute delay in it. Wow. Wow. Okay. No, I have not followed up on the stranded guy who is in Egypt. So I'm reading these comments, guys, as they just pop on the screen on the iPhone, and I bet there's a million of them that I'm not to yet. No delay? Okay, thanks, Jack. Game with Gabe. What is my longest boat trip, man? We've been to Staniel Key several times, so that's about 285 miles. We'll leave from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and go down to Staniel Key, which is about 80 miles south of Nassau. And we've done that trip. We did that trip last year. We've done that trip a couple times. Chris Troxler, last I heard, the guy was allowed to leave too. Jake Nevin, how big is my boat? I've got a 24-foot and a 30-footer. Yeah, Gonzo, that's what the last I heard was he was reunited with his family too. I saw pictures of him and them with them for his birthday. Fastest I've ever been on a jet ski? Not very fast, probably 60-ish, or well, 69, whatever they're limited at. Jort Capper, there is a video of one of my boats. If you search why a Yamaha jet boat sucks, it'll probably pull it up. I can't remember the exact name of the video, but it's basically a video of me not bashing the Yamaha jet boat, but it looks like it's going to be that, but I kind of turn it into a little bit more of a funny video. And then if you want a face reveal, my face is on that video too. Thank you, Crazy Turtle. Cole, you got to turn the volume on, man. I'm being told I got volume. No, a Yamaha AR240. Jake, shouldn't call your father out like that, bro. No, our camera guy is the guy who came up with the name Dock Blocker. I shouldn't say he did, actually. It was a fan. We let the fans pick it, man. On Miami boat ramps, we let some people decide. Basically, we just said, give us the names, and one of those guys came up with Dock Blocker, and our camera guy down there in Boynton absolutely fell in love with it, and so we kept that one. You know what I've never stuffed about, actually? That's a great question. I'm not saying it won't happen. I mean, we came close this year on the way to Staniel Key. We were about 40 miles outside of Nassau. We hit about an 8-foot wave, and we lost steering on our sea hunt game fish. And I had to slow down in probably 6 to 8 foot seas for a few minutes. And when we did that, I mean, we had spray coming over the edge of the bow. It was pretty gnarly for a few minutes. Nothing's wrong with the Yamaha 212. Thank you, U-Farm. Guys, I was literally just getting on here for a minute. Jack, the coolest place I ever boated, man, I love the Bahamas. So we do a trip to the Bahamas every year. I don't know if any of you guys saw this video, but we are actually doing another trip this year. We are only going to Bimini this year. I shouldn't say only to Bimini because we have an incredible time in Bimini as well. But you guys are all invited, man. So we are going June 24th to the 27th to Bimini, Bahamas. And we are actually leading the Bahamas official fling. So if you go to Bahamas.com, you will see that they have boating flings to the Bahamas you can register for, and one of them is June 24th to the 27th, and I am actually the lead captain for that trip. So if anybody wants to go, you guys feel free to go over there and sign up. I think it's $75 to join that trip. None of that money goes to me. That all goes to the Bahamian government, but I believe you get some shirts. There's like a little party included. There's some other things, so I don't really think they make any money on that. I just think it's part of their marketing stuff. Has anything ever happened in the water that nobody believes happened to me? I don't know. That's a great question, man. You know, that might be a question for a video. I might have to think about that one and get back to you guys on that. No, that is the plan. Thermocrust tree. I'm gonna go live at some of the boat ramps here coming up this summer. Oh yeah, I go to Central Florida all the time, man. We're big Orlando people, man. We go there all the time. If I had to choose one boat to rock for 5 years, what would it be? Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I do a lot of adventure boating, is what I call it. We do a lot of longer trips. And so I probably need, like, my Gamefish 30 is pretty good. I like the Gamefish 30. The problem I have with the Gamefish 30 is where we typically boat, it is too big. Just being honest, it's we don't get into a lot of the sandbars that we could get into. I mean, we went down to a place that we go to all the time today where there's a lot of restaurants, and even our 24-foot boat couldn't get docking because it was just so packed. So that's the problem with a bigger boat. So I don't know if there's one perfect boat for me, man. I might need two. I like CV. Yeah, man, 69 or 110-foot boat. I don't want either one of those. They're too big. Stephen Russ. I am in South Carolina. Oh yeah, no, we go to we go down to Miami and Fort Lauderdale quite a bit. You'll see some shots down there this year. The Waffle Nader, I love that name, man. Freeman or Invincible cats, man, that's a tough one. They're both great boats, man. I'd like to get my hands on an Invincible 33, though. I actually called Invincible to try and order an Invincible 33, and nobody ever got back to me, so I kind of just let it go. How often do I go boating? Not as often as I would like. I don't want to call myself a weekend warrior, but I kind of am a little bit, but it's just because of timing. What is my dream boat? Probably a big cat with quads. I'm not going to say whether it be Invincible or Freeman, but I love those big cats, man. They're too big for what I need right now, but one day that would be kind of my dream boat, I think. Connor O'Brien, is YouTube your full-time job? No. Matt Van Emmen, you should take the boat out and film. Yes, I would love to do that. No, I'm not at my house. Man, somebody just said all you need is a boneheaded boater. There's a sandbar here. I was hoping to catch somebody at the sandbar. When I say that, no, I'm really not hoping. Actually, we are facing the wrong direction. If somebody hit the sandbar right now, you guys would not even see it. So to give you an idea, really, no, I'm not hoping somebody hits the sandbar. But I had some video footage this morning where somebody did hit it, and I kind of caught them spraying water around everywhere when they got it. But really don't wish anything. I promise I don't. Like, I don't wish anything bad on anybody on boating, man. I want everybody to go out and have a good time. I mean, you know, I try and keep my videos a little bit of comedy, a little bit educational if I can, man. Like, that's kind of the goal. No, I've never broken a prop. Knock on wood, man. But I always, like, on our Bahamas trips, I always carry spare props with me. Somebody before asked how far Bimini was for the Bimini trip, June 24th to the 27th. It is 60 miles off the coast of Fort Lauderdale. We will launch around 6 a.m. from the 24th to Fort Lauderdale. I believe the host marina is Bahia Mar Marina, so most of the boats will be there Wednesday night, and then plan to depart with an early departure on the 24th. Sideways, how do I generate most of my income from my job? This old house and Broncos guru. Yes, somebody just asked, have you gone boating in Charleston? Actually, yeah, no. So I like to do longer trips, and actually we're going to do a trip from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina next Friday. I'll depart on Friday around noon. We'll get them from Myrtle Beach all the way to Charleston on the boat. Overnight at Charleston City Marina, and Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'll get up and we'll actually go up the river up to the Peninsula Locks, up to Lake Marion and Moultrie up there, and then come back down and then go back to Myrtle Beach. Probably a little over 300 miles total, probably. Hey, we all have our fair share of boneheads on the water. What's up, Fishing with Fredo? Matt Von Emmen, I love Charleston too, man. It's a nice place. Flip Yurt, would you buy an electric boat? I possibly wouldn't. I like electric vehicles, cars, motorcycles, everything like that. I mean, if the right electric boat came along, yeah, I would buy it. It's been a long time, but I have been to Smith Mountain Lake, Wesley. Yes, I've been fishing. Corey the Laser, you've asked a couple times, man. I've got a Yamaha AR240, and I've got a Sea Hunt Game Fish 30. Hyde just asked that I always hope to catch it on Miami boat ramp, somebody falling off the back of a jet boat. I've mentioned that a couple times, and where does that come from? He asked if I've ever had somebody fall off the back of mine. No, I have not, but I did come very close last year to throwing my wife off the back of mine, and that's kind of where that comment comes from. We were docking. Once again, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I make boneheaded mistakes too. We were docking. I turned around, my hip hit the throttle, and went from reverse to forward real fast and almost tossed her off the back. She caught it though. Maxwell Mook, what type of truck do I have? I tow with a Ford F-250. I mean, worst mistakes, Alan S., is backing your car into the water and then losing it. Crazy Turtle, and it's stock. A good starter lake center console, Sea Hunt, Sea Fox, either one of those in like a 21 or 23 foot. How did I get into boating? Somebody asked how I got into boating. That's an interesting story. My grandfather, about 12 or 15 years ago, I have to go back and look at the dates now, But he unfortunately passed away. And when he passed away, he had a boat in his garage. It was on a 20-foot deck boat. And when it was willed to me, and so I brought that boat back down, and we started using it, and I got into boating ever since then. I was hooked. But I literally got into boating just because my grandfather was kind enough in his will to leave me a boat, and I brought it down from Ohio to the southeast, and we started using it. Most important question of all, what kind of coolers do I have on the boat? Well, on the game fish, I just use the stock coolers that are on the game fish, and we use not Yetis, man, I can't remember the name of them. We use a knockoff Yeti, man, like a soft-sided cooler on the Yamaha. I want something that I can put into the storage compartments. Have I ever done an East Coast trip up the Intercoastal? Yes. Not the entire East Coast. I am working on it, though. But I have done from Jacksonville, Florida right now up to Surf City, North Carolina, the entire way on the Intercoastal Waterway. I've broken it up into smaller trips, though. Basically, like I'll just, on a weekend, I'll grab a jet ski or grab the boat, and I'll go somewhere and do a couple hundred miles. So I'm breaking it up into smaller trips. I've also done from Chicago to St. Louis by the boat as well. I'm trying to complete the Great Loop, if you guys have ever heard of the Great Loop, but I'm just doing it in sections, man, just small pieces. Eric, absolutely. The things that are going on right now have led to more people getting into boating. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I was just kind of showing you guys a little bit of the sunset, getting out here for a minute, and actually just going live because I'd never done it and just wanted to kind of test some things out. So, but I'm hoping to do some stuff live down at the boat ramps this year and set up a couple of live feeds. So you guys have a good night. Peace, guys.